Hi everyone, and welcome back to Cosmic Crit. It's your GM Patrick, back to introduce another episode of the podcast. We have had a lot of fun this season, and still have some of the best episodes ahead of us. Why, the action, the mystery, and the climactic ending of Against the Aeon Thrones Ultimate Chapter, why, it's drawing closer and closer. That means that while we are gearing up for the end of Season 2, we have to look ahead to Season 3. That is what this month's fan challenge is all about. You've got a couple more days. As linked in the description, you're going to find, as well as on our website, a form to place your guesses as to what the crew of Cosmic Crit Season 3, what their race subtype and class, what each player is going to be playing. So whoever guesses the most correctly is going to win a gift card, along with a couple of the runners-up. And we decided to narrow it down to just the playable race subtypes, and not just the races, because there are now over 100 playable alien life forms in Starfinder, and honestly, it would make this too hard, this competition, and kind of unwieldy to find all these races in one place. So follow the link, get your guesses in today. The other big news this week is this weekend is Extra Life Game Day on November 2nd, 2019. Join us as we play some games on our Twitch channel, when we talk about this charity that is near and dear to our heart. We have supported Extra Life since day one of our podcast, and are excited to do so again this year. Extra Life donations go to the Children's Miracle Network of hospitals here in North America, and helps kids and parents get through some pretty tough times, procedures and hospital stays, and helps pay for, these life-saving and enriching visits to a hospital. So if you want to find out more about the charity, please visit extra-life.org and click on the About tab to learn how they've raised over $50 million as of last year, 2018. Anyway, that's it for this intro. I hope you all are ready for more Starfinder action. Oh, because it doesn't let up in this episode. We're back to it. This is episode 108, entitled How to Get Away with Mrrgulbr.
Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Ow! Cause baby, now we got Aslanti blood. They used to be a problem. So take an attack and they're done. Cause baby, it's time for more blood. Welcome back, Swifties and Critties alike, to another episode of Cosmic Swift. As always, I'm your GM Patrick, welcoming you back. And I got a long list of ex-player characters. And they'll tell you I GM insane. Because I love these 5 players, and they love this game. Join me in welcoming them to the show, to my right. You need to just stop. Can you not step on his drone? You need to calm your tone. It's Tyler, playing Nikithi and Dronitis.
I'm so happy to be here.
To his right, she promises we will never find another like her, unless it's in a parallel dimension. It's Rebecca rocking Talara.
Hello.
Across the digital table, because this bear is such a beef cake. Your arms he's going to break them off. It's Miles with a win.
I don't know about you, Patrick, but I'm feeling like rolling a 22.
And to his right, he's got a trick attack list with your name in red, underlined, and he's trick attacking you once, no, 2 times. It's your burp brain bumfuzzle. Good day. And to my left, Drew, we are...
I'm going to let you finish.
Boo!
But non-standard action had the best podcast intro of all time.
Boo!
Of all time.
Yes. It's literally the worst introduction ever.
Yes, it is. Drew ruins everything.
Well, Kanye too. But, Drew, we are never, ever, ever going to have you hit my KAC like ever. Thanks for bringing Kazier West.
Is this T-Swift?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to be the...
Did you just now realize that?
I wanted to be the teardrops on my guitar guy.
You mean John Mayer?
Yes. That's who Tyler wants to be.
Oh, man.
Hey, everyone. let's get back into it. Before we do, when this episode comes out, I just want to take a minute and wish this week a little happy birthday to our player Jabert. Hey, Jabert.
Hey,
happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
One of my favorite times of the year.
Just out of curiosity, when is this episode coming out? Is it like actually my birthday?
No, it's your birthday week. This October 28th.
It's October 28th today. The spookiest week of the year. And we should have a very exciting Halloween episode dropping quite soon. So keep an eye on your audio devices.
Might have already happened.
If you follow Twitch account. I love this time of year, and I love that I can always remember your birthday because it takes place around the best holiday. Let's be real here, everyone.
Right? Yeah. If it's Halloween, you can just be like, haha, it's trick or treat. Happy birthday!
I got you candy for your birthday.
Did you?
I hope you.
Do I have to come knock on your house and to get it?
Yes.
Just come by. Come by.
Right. Better be dressed fancy. Well, now that's out of the way, and I'll actually wish you a birthday when it is indeed your birthday date.
Well, appreciate that.
Let's get back to it, because we ended our last episode the edge of a cliff, hanging precariously off the end, as this combat is not yet done. Yeah, we desperately need to return to it at the very beginning. But before that, let's first remind everyone, including you all, what happened last time on Cosmic Crit. Yeah.
Nikithi leads the party to the scientists' dormitories for some much-needed rest after their fight against Evandrian and his friends.
Nikithi goes to hit the showers, but finds an android janitor, who, after discussing some things with the crew, Sedona then freaks out.
Sanadrone 12 will report us to the Aslanti if we don't act quickly. Glad we asked Sedona for all those healing spells.
Bumfuzzle recognizes Sanadrone 12 as one of the AND models, who may well be, serendipitously, one of the founders he seeks. We learn that their true name is Area.
Wynn leads the crew to the lower depths of Arillos, where 3 Aslanti Aeon Guard members are waiting to throw down.
And that is what happened last week. Threw down, they did, in this combat. I was very excited. Whenever I have my enemies and I know that they're like waiting for you, I'm always excited because I know I can get them in place in that surprise round. And they were well hidden. You guys, I don't believe, perceived them as they were hiding out in these back little catwalks. But yeah, where we left off, you chased down the last Aeon Guard, frightened by Talara's magics. Maybe put the fear of another dimension in its head, and have chased it to what looks like a command center here. And yeah,
there's Zordon.
Yeah, it's got like a kind of central computer in the middle of this room. But as soon as you enter there, thwomp, the doors on the southern side of this room open up, these big double doors. And you see this Aeon Guard gun ready and ready to fire at you all. We did another quick initiative roll, and I rolled well on initiative, but Bumfuzzle has beaten me out. Nice. What do you got, Jabert? You're first.
Yeah.
Has got 2 good hits in on him.
Oh no, is that a desk?
I'm standing in front of a desk.
It is. It's giving you a little bit of cover from where you are right now.
Can I peek over the desk, or is it too tall?
Okay. Yeah, you can just see over this one.
Oh, nice.
On your tippy toes.
I'm gonna stand on my tippy toes, and I'm gonna toss out a bunch of super caltrops. But they're made of rubber, but then they turn into spikes when you step on them. So they're just regular caltrops.
All right.
That's how I roll. Listeners, if you have any more trick attacks for me,
come by my place on Halloween. I'll give you candy.
Right. That's right, I'll give you candy.
Trick attacks or treats.
Trick attacks or treats, everybody. Come by my house the day before Halloween.
Oh man, that's a good title we need to use for something.
Yeah, next year.
Next year. All right, let's do it. Ooh, hey. Oh. Alrighty. All right, so, okay.
So critical hits.
So critical hit. So 36 points of damage and he's bleeding for 6.
Oh, God.
No.
Welcome back.
Wasn't he already hurt, too?
You don't get bleed damage if your heart stops. If it explodes, it stops pumping the blood out. He only had like 16 hit points left, so this might be the shortest combat in the history of this podcast. He was next in the initiative order too, so he was getting ready to open up full auto on you guys. But I think we'll just put a little X on this guy here and take him out of the combat. And I'm glad everyone else rolled initiative because we are out of that fight. It's going to be a real cool start of the episode. Wow. But gonna ruin that one. Thanks to our Patreon supporters, including Patrick Bryan, who shout out says, good luck to the crew of the Phoenix's Respite. May JJJ never darken your doorstep. They don't need luck. They've got enough luck, but thank you for supporting us. We're in a combat.
Yeah, I should do a Halloween stream where I dress up as JJJ.
I don't know what JJJ
terrifying
looks like,
costume,
but it is pretty spooky. Yeah,
yeah.
It's just a white shirt with Triple J spray painted on it, but it's the spookiest.
Sounds like a wrestler.
So we're out of combat, and you guys can slowly make your way up to this area. Bumfuzzle, as you move forward deeper into this room and look over the guard, you see that this is like a little jail cell in the south part here behind these southern double doors. You see an alien inside one of these cells, just kind of like laying right next to the bed here, and this is what they look like.
I'm sorry. Can we treat this as taking a 10 as well?
I mean, if you guys need to get up here and you want to take a rest, go right ahead. Is that what you're doing, Drew?
Yes.
I'm gonna step over and sort of like knock my gun on the bars and be like,
"Hello, wake up, you!"
They were woken up by the
by the enormous
Aeon guard's head exploding next to them. So
they're awake.
Yeah. Does anyone here speak Aquan?
Ooh.
Think someone.
Oh, I do.
Oh, I have been forgetting to get languages.
Me too. So yes, Win does.
I speak Aquan too.
Whenever you get a culture skill point and put it in there, you can pick another language. I know some people took them around Outpost Z time, so they will answer you back in Aquan. So if anyone does want to speak that language, they can. And this is an alien you have seen, I think, maybe some of on Outpost Z. This weird kind of like tree trunk-like body, the stump almost, with a bunch of tentacles, multiple little like eye stalks on the top here. And they say,
"Why, hello there. The name is Mrrgulbr. Who in the Quasar are all you people?"
Never mind, let's leave him in here.
He sounds like Toby from Gravity Falls.
He does.
How dare you? I'm a lady.
That also sounds like something Toby would say in Gravity Falls.
My name is Bumfuzzle. Oh my! Are you making fun of my accent? I never. We couldn't help but notice you were, locked up in here. And another experience, it's most of the folks who get locked up by the old Sourdet, they're usually pretty chill folks. Are you cool?
oh. They kind of like shake off a little imaginary dust off of their blue tentacles. And they're like,
I'm the coolest, baby. Yeah. What's your story with the Saudet? How'd you get mixed up with this fool?
Why, I'm Mrrgulbr. I'm a scientist here.
I lean into my I sort of chin my comm unit and I'm like,
Hey, Nikiti, we got a fool over here says he's a scientist. Looks sort of like you. You want to come talk to him?
Oh, I flamed in my pants. Oh my gosh.
oh boy. Oh, heavens.
All right, let's take a break.
All right.
What does he say his name is?
It's Mrrgulbr. Is that what it was?
I'm Mrrgulbr, and I'm a lady.
She says her name is Mrrgulbr.
Mrrgulbr. You got it there. That's pretty good.
Mrrgulbr is her name. That's what she says.
That's like a B+.
Interesting.
I studied it by being murdered by a water elemental on the Condis.
And what species is this creature?
I don't know. You're the one with life science. You're gonna have to deal with this. I can't do your whole job for you here, Nikiti. Why don't you come in the room and find out?
The GM did not clear the black space for me, so I wasn't there yet.
Oh boy.
Patrick, does that name sound familiar to Nikithi whatsoever?
I don't think so. I think maybe they might be a new acquisition, a new non-human scientist. Maybe Nikithi left and they're like, oh, we need a weird
weird slug thing.
This is
weirdo.
As you take a look at her, you can tell this is a Vildararo, an alien species that is from Aslanti space.
Yeah. So I'll say to Nikithi will say to Bumpuzzle, that name nor species sounds familiar to anything that was here when I was here. Perhaps she was here to replace me.
Ah, I see. And
I turn back to one more time.
Mrrgulbr.
It's so good.
I turn back to Mrrgulbr and I say,
we so happen to have one of the Saudet's ex-scientists with us, and perhaps your knowledge will be important to our mission. My guess is that you don't like being locked up into this cage.
Oh, what a great guess. You must be the brains of this operation.
I've gotten into something.
Into something, hashtag.
Hashtag into something.
And I pop that door open. I say,
you're gonna be cool if I let you out, right?
Oh, I'm literally the coolest.
All right, that's good enough for me. You coming with me?
I appreciate you letting me out of this holding cell. And if you're here to stop the Aslanti, even more so. I'm not sure, though, if I have it in me to help you all. I just met you. You all could be worse than the Aslanti for all I know, and as unlikely as a hypothesis as that seems, it's perhaps true.
Well, I just met you, and this is crazy, but I'm gonna open the door, and we're gonna destroy a one-of-a-kind interstellar transport device.
Does
cool?
So cool.
Does anybody want to make a diplomacy check? They seem a little hesitant about going against the Aslanti.
yeah, let's do it. Diplomacy. Yeah.
What'd you get?
That's about as good as I can get. It's a 21.
Ooh, DC 20 to indeed get on their good side. If you are speaking Aquan, it also starts them off a level more at ease. So yeah, they pop out and pat like 5 tentacles on your shoulder and are like,
I'm willing to help. I tried myself to slow their research down a bit and was beaten viciously and thrown in this cell for the Sardat to decide my fate when he returns. I thought that was it for old Mrrgulbr.
Bum Puzzle, can you ask her what project she was working on and trying to slow down?
I mean, she can speak Common and, a number of other languages like Aslanti as well, just not their primary.
Oh, I see. Just more comfortable in
Yeah, I mean, if you think the voice is weird now, make me do her doing a Common accent.
How about Aslanti? No, I mean, Nikiti knows Aslanti, so you can try to communicate in Aslanti.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't have to go through one another. If you have a question, feel free to ask.
Yeah, he'll speak in Aslanti, and he will say, "What sector and project did you work on?"
Why, there's only one project at the moment, and that's unlocking the secrets of the Rune Drive.
And what findings did you have?
Rabble. I've been laughing myself to pieces in this cell, as the time to rest gave me several epiphanies. The Sardat thought by dividing the science teams up that we wouldn't guess as to the Rune Drive's power and full nature. But he's a foolish simpleton. I have communicated with the other scientists, colored a little outside the lines myself, and I've solved the missing pieces of the puzzle, all by Mrrgulbr's self. I know in theory exactly how the drive works. Not that I would tell him. I get the feeling as soon as they activate the drive, the scientists here might meet their maker a little sooner than they had imagined.
Mrrgulbr. Do you know where the other scientists are being held?
She will kind of waddle just past you guys back into the command center here, and you see on the computer screens, it looks like, just like the command center on the upper level of Relos, there are security cameras showing off just about every section of the facility, including a lot of hallways, but there is several cameras that are located, seem to be fixed on one spot. I can reveal kind of to the north on the map what this looks like. It is a giant, what looks like scientific vessel, over a story tall, with a couple of huge generators to the side of it, and you see scientists walking all around these catwalks and things above, and Mrrgulbr will point that out and says, "That's where they're working on the device itself, but they have teams all over the facility trying to discover the different facets, the nature of this odd, magical, technological device."
You said that you believe that you have uncovered the true meaning of the device. Please, I am very interested. What is it that you discovered specifically?
I was curious if the answer was going to be, Patrick doesn't have a degree in fake science.
Oh no,
that's often my
I made
my group
a fake degree and printed it out and called a degree in bullfleam technology. So you see Mrrgulbr kind of pointing to the screen where this giant device is, and she says,
"The device is very close, Hawk. And it looks like they have it hooked into their supercomputer, and this massive control harness housing has test protocols, and they've been running different diagnostics on it. Forward, Oliviana, they only allowed her to look over that data, but I've discovered a great deal about its nature, Nikiti. And if you're serious about taking the Rune Drive away from these Mookie Pukes, then we've got some work to do."
Yes. Yes, please tell me everything that you have discovered, for the Rune Drive piques my interest greatly.
There's so much! Oliviana has the master data pad, and we need to relieve her of her duties, and if you manage to remove her head from her body too, I won't stop you. Secondly, they have all the data sets in 3 other labs. The Bend Travel, Field Stability, and Power Dynamics laboratories. If we download all of that data onto a single data pad and combine it, well, with that, I should be able to get the Rune Drive working. Theoretically, mind you, and any and all help you can provide in that capabilities, well, it would be very helpful.
Very well. We will find this person and we will end their life and collect the data you need. I very much want to see the accumulation of your methods.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. You guys got a good deal going on here, it seems like.
Other than Oliviana, are there any other scientists who will sell us out to the Aslanti?
They have a couple different teams, like I said, working in various parts here. But most of them have been worked nearly to death, even the human ones. Some are good people, and some are capital Z words, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what you mean.
Well, don't make me say it. I like to keep my ladylike demeanor. They're Zunkelfunks, is what they are. Capital Z Zunkelfunks.
They are burning. Oh.
Yeah, big jerks.
Very
that word is not as offensive in my culture as it is in yours.
Oh, it's like the T and the Q word had a baby. The Z word is real bad.
Then again, Kaz, slavery isn't very insulting in your culture. So
how dare you?
Oh my! Is this guy an Aslanti? What the heck?
Sorry, no, it is a inside joke. I'm very sorry.
That's not too funny. No.
Oh, it was in poor taste. I apologize.
Well, what do you guys want to do now?
I mean, it sounds like Zoltana is the one we need to go.
Oliviana?
Oliviana.
Zoltana's cool too.
Zoe Zoltana, right?
Yeah.
We have to.
She can't get out. Yeah, no, the Mrrgulbr was played by Saldana. She's got to paint her skin for every single role.
I think getting the master data pad would be the first, a good first step.
There is a computer system here, a fairly high tier computer in this command center. If you'd like to see if you can get to work on that as well.
Yes, Bumfuzzle, help me out here.
All right, I will aid, and I'm aiding now. Aided.
That's actually pretty good. Oh, now I'm feeling the pressure.
Feeling the pressure.
Does this computer operate a door by any means? That'd be helpful.
Is potentially you have to open up. See.
Oh, that scared me. Almost a 3, but a 19, which makes this a 37.
Okay, it hasn't come up on my screen yet, so I'm like, you're just making this number up. Yeah. So the aid was a 25, and then was that including the aid time?
That was including the aid. A 35 with the roll, but with Bumfuzzle's wonderful help. 37.
Excellent. Let's see here. So, as you log in here, there are a number of different data modules on this computer. It is a tier 3 computer, and it looks like there's a place for a security key card. Not that you have one, but you're able to crack into this and afterwards can tell that it is indeed guarded by some protections, including some that are still on some modules. It has a wipe countermeasure and a rank 1 shock grid. Just a little near lethal experience if you fail that computer's hacking. But as you log in here, you see several data modules, one of which is behind a firewall. There is a map of this level of the Aurelos, and there's data modules labeled Royal Venture, Rune Drive Research, Sardat Zolan Ulvestra personal data. Let's see. And then one marked just SV.
Let us read his diary.
There's so many juicy things that we can go through. Can I take 10 on these?
For the computer's checks, now that you know that there's indeed a potential for risk here, I don't believe you can. Taking 10 or 20 on them will automatically set off.
I just wanted to know if it was like a possibility here, but that's fine.
You want a little help here?
There's a lot of stress. Oh, we're gonna need help. Yeah. So Nikithi would call out the different folder, the different data modules that are available. And he would ask, so which what piques everyone's interest? Which should we go after first? And he's going to hook up his custom rig to this computer as well, because he's going to download everything fine.
We've got an aid from Bumfuzzle here.
Okay. Let me go ahead and roll computers. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good.
What'd you get?
4 on the dice.
Okay, so at this point, the console kind of like a few red lights start flashing on it. There is a warning mechanism. You know that a second failure on this will definitely set that off. Mrrgulbr sees what you're doing and just like takes a few steps back away from the computer. It's like, these guys are crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nikita would look at Kaz, Win, and Sedona and be like, there is a shock grid, so you may not want to stand here.
Yeah, basically anyone that's not aiding on the computer will be okay. But
I will tell you right now, if this is a low roll, I'm gonna spend my book reroll. I'm just laying it out.
Gonna move to the side just to get out of any potential range.
Kaz places his hand on Nikithi's shoulder to prepare to intervene.
Or to act as a conduit for the electricity.
Thank you, my friend. Here we go.
Alrighty, let's do it. All right, let's get that aid first. Aided.
Oh, he's rolling better than me. This is a mistake.
Ooh, what'd you get?
I rolled a 9 on the dice with the aid is a 27.
That'll do.
Yes.
Just a 27 there. So good times. We don't get to shock you, and the data isn't destroyed. Pretty sure it's not destroyed by the.
Very good. Which one did we access again? The diary. Is that what we were going? That was what Kaz wanted to read.
That was a joke that Drew said, but I don't know that we legitimately decided on what to do.
I would have gone for the Rune Drive information, but
I would
whatever.
have too.
Yeah, the mission critical stuff, maybe.
Real glad that you guys took me seriously. That's fine.
Well, then maybe you should, put your comments to things that.
Okay, no, Rune Drive module it is.
I will say the Rune Drive and the SV data modules are both, we're the ones under the wipe countermeasure. So,
yeah, we'll do those first.
They are still here. You don't destroy them, which is good for several plot reasons. But he's like, so for the Rune Drive data, so the module opens up and it looks like it's records of different files, like thousands of records. Almost all of them scientific logs of different experiments. And that seem to be coming from 4 different departments, all of them related to various aspects of like figuring out the puzzle that is the Rune Drive, and they go back several weeks. It seems like the departments, as you had heard of from Mrrgulbr and the log that was in Oliviana's bedroom, were indeed divided up. The data suggests here, and only the Sardat via that datapad has access to all the combined data. And going by Zolan Ulivesher's notes, he seems to think that the various teams are indeed close to cracking the mystery of how the drive works, and has written up plans already on how he's going to attach this to his vessel, a Vanguard Regnant starship called the Star Runner. It also mentions here that he's solely entrusted Oliviana to carry his specialized datapad in his absence while he's not.
You got to get that datapad.
Datapad has become priority 1.
So that is most of the information in the Rune Drive research folder.
Download it.
What next?
Oh, and then deleting it because I'm deleting. It's just a download, delete.
Yeah,
back and forth. Let's get the X. You said it was an XZ something.
SV, right?
SV. Yeah, this was also under the wipe countermeasure and firewall. Open this.
I think it's going to be that same 2-fail state, or would Nikita think that would be under that same kind of?
Oh, you know what? Actually, let me double check that it is under that as well. SV. Yeah, I think the modules will operate separately, so this one will require a roll as well.
Okay.
Just double checking that, but for fun, let's say yes.
All right. Nikita's going to ask Bumfuzzle to hit some buttons and things and point out some stuff on the screen on the left-hand side.
I stand up on the desk and I start stomping on buttons.
Oh, you're doing like the most beautiful equipment. Why are you rolling better than me?
He's literally just doing some soft shoe.
This is why I don't play skill characters, because I suck.
Bumfuzzle might be my favorite character we've ever played. Oh, Tyler. So once again, the lights are going off here. Just warning. Failure will result in death. A little message pops up in his lantern.
I thought we switched to having Bumfuzzle do the main roles instead of Nikithi.
Oh, no, we hadn't. Characters built around this.
As soon as you do that, Bumfuzzle like falls on his butt. Rolls like a 1. No, do you want to give this another try?
You got to do it, man. You got to do it.
Oh, I can grant you a reroll.
No, that would have been cool.
Okay, let's do it. What'd you get here?
We're good. We got a 28.
Oh my goodness! But Jabert rolled another 19 on his.
Another 19. I don't know. He's
right.
Too good. He's too good.
20. I mean, geez, these dice rolls. 28 is enough to unlock it, but opening up this module, there seems to be an additional tactile password needed to be entered to get through this part. Now you can hack this, but it comes up in what looks like on the screen 7 dots appear, and an image needs to be completed. Kind of like a little haptic. You have to draw something on the screen to crack it open. Why don't you give me?
I draw Kaz's face.
No, you have to do a K. You have to do a K for Cass.
That counts as a failure, so let's move on from there.
It was a joke.
Make a... You drew like a really racist Aslanti stereotypical face. Big old dumb slave owner. Make an intelligence check and see if anyone can make an intelligence check looking at this screen now. Oh my god. What do you roll, Tyler?
Rolled a 7.
Oh boy.
I have the most intelligence. I am intelligence.
How do you? Everyone counts out old Bumfuzzle.
Kaz and Talar, you both can take a look at it. Most everyone looking at this knows that you have to draw some kind of sahedron, a 7-pointed star. But like as soon as like you go into like draw one between these 7 dots, maybe Talar like pulls your hand back. You have to do it in a very certain way, including like starting at the topmost dot and then always going to an opposing side to make a complete image without lifting your finger in a smooth motion. You are able to do that.
Didn't we do this in Dead Sons Book 2? Templar?
I think that one was like a very simple numbers puzzle, but this is one that's actually in the AP here to draw the sahedron. And something you've seen, I think, maybe on the Royal Venture, but it's like the ancient symbol of the Aslanti. But yeah, doing so, it opens up and details what seems to be notes from the Sardat on a potent magical artifact that they took from the Royal Venture and delivered to him here. It is listed in its transport file as Perept Amiandria's Aslanti Royal Battle Regalia.
Oh, dang.
Taking a look at the notes, it seems like there are some like sizing things in here, and it is some sort indeed of a very powerful magical set of armor, one that might even predate the Aslanti's travels into space. The note here says from the Sardat that he felt like he deserves it as his first prize for the recovery and unlocking of the Rune Drive, and says that recovery of the item and like its updating is taking place here on Aurelos in a place that he calls the Scion's Vestry, and he says he has sealed it away from the prying eyes of the other scientists. Sealed it away.
Nikithi looks at Kaz and he puts a tendril on his shoulder and is like, "We are about to get you the shiniest armor that has ever shined in the galaxy."
Yeah, Kaz is here, and if you guys are sharing these notes, anyone can make a culture or a sense motive check.
This will be a download and delete again, Patrick.
That's fine.
Oh, Kaz, your sense motive is so good.
It's culture, but yes.
Oh, that was culture. Okay.
Right. Kaz, you might have some kind of memory, sense memory of the Azanti, but something that you're reading here just doesn't sit well with you. It seems in what you're reading that the Sardat is doing something very uncool here, like extremely illegal or frowned upon, as it seems to be the notes are talking about the altercation of this ancient treasure, something that might be akin to like tomb robbing or even the desecration of remains from like an altar to change this kind of armor. And you get a sense that yes, the Sardat wanted to keep this private, but you're unsure what exactly the implications would be if it got out there. But yeah, it seems like something that's not cool in the Aslanti Empire.
Wait, you mean to tell me this guy's a...
Zunkelfonk.
Okay. Wait, you mean to tell me this guy's a Zonkelfonk? Dang.
Yeah, definitely a long one.
Let's see, what else we got here? In this room, there are a couple of cabinets you can peek into on the northeastern wall, as Sedona is kind of poking around, and she pulls out from one 5 pairs of manacles with a security chip like that is keyed into each of them. And then there's a similar cabinet standing next to it, but it is empty. Mrrgulbr is kind of like going over the data. You've just downloaded Nikithi. What do we want to go to next? So those were like the locked ones. You've already unlocked the next 2, one of which is listed as Royal Venture data, and the other is Sardat Zolan Ulavestra's personal data.
Maybe the Sardat's information.
Also, while
Yeah,
we're-
let's... Oh,
I'm sorry. This is just a bit of bookkeeping. Patrick, I had to spend I know you track resolve points. I had to spend a resolve point to try and to do some patchwork on Idis.
While you guys are resting, does anybody else want to burn a resolve?
yeah, I am.
Kaz is.
All right.
I didn't want to get too far away from that before stating it to you.
That's fine. Yeah, no, but I do keep track. I try to keep everyone honest here. So personal data, is that what you said?
Yes.
And yeah, as you access this module, a holographic projector sparks to life, and like automatically the room darkens a degree, and begins to play what looks like at first a piece of Aslanti propaganda. You see, marching Aeon guard through the high-tech looking streets of New Thespera, fleets of ships landing on alien planets, the green Aslanti coat of arms in front of an imperial flag, and then a coat of arms that you have seen a few times, and that of House Ulavestra is kind of like imposed on top of this holographic image. And a voiceover begins, and it's a voice that sounds very familiar, and you all hear, House Ulavestra, one of the most loyal and ardent defenders of the Aeon throne. Our research now believes that this stalwart of imperial defense is of purer blood than ever thought of before. At this house's head is the forward-thinking and tradition-minded Sardat Zolan Ulavestra, pioneer in exploration, scientific development, and archaeological discovery. Come with us now as we explore the man, the myth, and right now, the legend that is Zolan. A title card pops up with the letter Zolan spelled out, and underneath a subtitle that reads, Prodigal Son of Royal Lineage. If it isn't very clear to you all right now, this is indeed the Sardat voicing over his own, like, A&E style biography.
Oh, that's so sad.
Born on New Thespera to the Sardat before him, Zolan was a dutiful son and achieved the highest marks in his academy classes, applying himself to genius status coursework and then exempting himself from further study. He became the teacher of his peers at a young age and a leader to those in the employ of his father, all before the age of 18. While still fresh from military training, the Sardat began to expand his house's holdings with the purchase and procurement of moons and planets in outlying star systems. You see, like, the moon of Gulta, shown in this holographic display, and then what looks like fairly new footage showing the initial landing on Nakondis, and Aeon Guard Lieutenant Sharu kind of stepping out of a ship, and then from afar, her execution of a member of the colony in the dim morning light there. The video footage cuts out, and the remainder of the file here seems to be maybe just little snippets of an audio log, as well as a script that turns into a rambling diary of sorts, with the Sardat recording personal thoughts. And scanning through it, you find some interesting bits on his invasion of Nakondis, as well as, thoughts about it that seems to be happening like right before he sent out this expeditionary force.
This guy is more full of himself than I have ever seen.
What are his thoughts on it?
Well, you guys can read through them here if you're spending a little bit more time, but there's a few passages that seems like he is indeed a little worried. One, he has written down, I've left myself exposed to scrutiny and austere repercussions if it were to come out about how I took Nakondis. Without following the proper chain of command and getting authorization for my military action, if I had not come up with the Rune Drive, if my hands were empty, I might have been forced to eradicate that colony to cover my tracks. But with what we found there, all will be forgiven once these scientists discover the ancient secrets, and we can form the colony into our own historical site for the recovery of the Royal Venture. Another bit, he goes on to kind of like justifying his own actions and says, the critics can call treason all they want and try to seize my assets, but if I unlock the Rune Drive, they will not be able to do anything to stop me. It's a risk that was worth it, for this prize is going to be priceless to the throne. They would move heaven and earth and rewrite the law books in order to allow my actions to become legal, all if I can produce results that the Star Imperators will be happy with. They'll soon lavish praise upon me, and with the discovery of the battle regalia, it will be hard to be able to deny me a greater title than Sardat. There's another entry marked Gulta visit, and it seems to be just a week or so ago. I think I've dealt with the Gulta problem, so long as my contact on that vermin-infested outpost is worth half of what I promised her. When I return from New Thespera, I hope to have everything settled at Aurelos. The arrival of this Evandrian character is a minor setback, but there's no way he could possibly defy me. It's funny, whenever High Command seeks to turn my own former guard against me, they must not realize how far the bonds of loyalty in House Ulavestra run, or perhaps they just do not recognize they are Aluminum's soldier for what he really is. Still, I will talk with Evandrian first, see if his reports back home can be cleaned by some contributions to his pocket. Though maybe it's best just to arrange an accident for the boy, less chance of his conscience getting the better of him and rethinking a bribe. There's dozens of notes here, but these are things that jump out at you and give you a little hint of the character that is the Sardat.
So I apologize, I forget. Did we fight Evandrian to the death, or
he escaped Kaz right from out underneath him, and seems to have slipped away down to this level somewhere. You're pretty sure he went down the elevator shaft.
That's not good.
Why? He's my new favorite character.
It is possible that we can turn Evandrian not to our side, but at least against the Sardat, though I do not hold out much hope based on what we have encountered so far.
Wait, I thought he was already against the Sardat. The Sardat sounds like he's hoping he'll have some loyalty, but I don't know that he does.
That does not mean that he will help us fight the Sardat.
Yes, but regardless, surely the throne, once they learn of the drive, they will want it.
Yeah, if you ask me, Evandrian's in our way as much as his.
I am nervous to let the throne know anything about the Rune Drive. If they descend upon this complex with Aeon Guard after Aeon Guard, then there is little we can do to prevent them from getting their hands on this data. We need to move quickly.
The drive must be destroyed. It's the only way.
That log also mentioned the battle dress. Was that also somehow found on Nakondis?
Yeah, the notes say it was in the Royal Venture and was marked as Perept Amiandria's personal battle dress. It doesn't seem like there's anywhere that was in their room, but maybe they just took it right out of there. That was
I bet it goes with that trident. Probably pairs up nicely.
Yeah.
Cute little outfit, you know.
Yeah, I wonder if they have it in a large, size large. I'm just kidding.
Let us see what else there is.
There is indeed a file on the Royal Venture, and going through that, it's a fairly large data module as well that has scans of the ancient Aslanti vessel sent back from Nacondas. There's a lot of data on how it was initially connected to the ship, the Rune Drive. And in addition to that, there are historic records regarding the owner of Pereptamandria. There is indeed an ancient painting of her holding a trident in what looks like a bulky set of armor. The same trident that is in Wind's furry paws.
Called it.
Yeah, there are some treatises here regarding just conjecture on how the Rune Drive could have worked and propelled the Royal Venture. Reports of it being created with a power source shipped from the ancient Aslanti Aeon throne itself, and talks about it hopping between stars, kind of like using elf gates or teleportation in a fashion. But yeah, most of this is speculation, as this is, pre-gap and data that is just guessing at different ways that a craft could move faster than subspeed of light travel without the drift. So it's definitely had nothing to do with drift technology, as the drift didn't exist back then. So there was something else to it. Alrighty, so you guys have all the data from this computer. You can download the maps here for this level of the station and see that there is indeed there's a couple of doors that leave this area that go to the catwalks. One that heads north to the area that is the drift rock, Rune Drive. Excuse me, the Rune Drive is being held, and there's a couple of double doors, one leading north back to the hallway where you guys fought with, that are locked from this computer that you can unlock, that go towards a large north to south hallway that you can move through. That's 10 feet wide, whereas the catwalks are all 5 foot. So if you guys want to go and make friends with the scientists over here, you can. How would you like to go about getting there?
Judging by the map, it looks like the catwalk will get us there the fastest.
Yeah, well, for some, for Win, it might be a little difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you guys want to split up, some people can go down the hall, some people can stay up on the catwalk.
Yeah, why don't I guess we can do that. That'd be fun.
Oh boy.
It'll take roughly the same amount of time to get there. It's just which path to take, right?
You can coordinate amongst yourself where to go.
I'm definitely
Patrick,
going
quick
to the hallway.
Quick question, Tyler.
What's I'm pointing, listeners, there's a little, what looks like could be a computer terminal underneath that catwalk on the map. Is that on the second story or the first story?
First story, yeah. I think that is just like there's several computer sites located around the room. I don't know if that will be in one of the monitors, but when you get to the room, you'll be able to see that.
Gotta hack 'em all. Gotta hack 'em all.
Like another one right here on the map as well.
Quick question, table talk. Should we put Kaz back in Aeon Guard armor to sneak up on these scientists, or is that dumb?
That ship has sailed, bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Then let's go punch some fools.
Who do you guys all want to stick together, or do some people want to go up on the catwalk?
Well, when's gonna go down the pathway?
Nikithi and Idis will stick with Win.
All right, then Kaz is gonna go with Bumfuzzle on the catwalk.
Yeah, and Tulara is gonna stay on the catwalk as well.
Okay, so you guys can view yourself up. Sedona's going to go behind you, Nikithi.
What's we're gonna do while we're doing all this?
I'm going to stay safe here in the control center, but if I see anyone sneaking up on you on the computer feed, I'll radio ahead and warn you you're going to die.
Can't argue with that.
You're welcome. If one of you die, you get to play me and do this voice for the rest of the campaign.
Oh God! No one die.
I've raised the stakes, mother pronkers.
It's a shame I've already used my reroll for this book.
Oh, I hope there are no fart types.
Right, so you guys can just move forward. I will show you what you see here, explain some things. In this room, as you sneak forward, there is a massive device. How big is it here on the map? It's like 15 by 30 foot or so. It is surrounded by scaffolding and computer screens and readouts. 2 large generators are running energy into the device that is just thrumming with power and the sound of electronics and things. You hear people talking, keystrokes, maybe some footsteps over the beeps of the monitoring software and the holographic displays spitting out terabytes of data every minute. And if you peek around the corner there, when you indeed can see what you saw in the computer feed, some scientists kind of like looking over these data feeds. The scaffolding runs along the southern wall here where Bumfuzzle is peeking out and is about 15 feet off the ground. The ceiling is 15 feet above you on the catwalk, so it's about 30 foot tall. And the device is almost 20 feet tall or so. Open hallways exit to the west, as well as where you're coming from, the south and the north. And you see a handful of scientists here, and one of them you do recognize from the personal log here in the back is this very shrewd-looking Aslanti woman, Oliviana. Why doesn't everyone make we don't do these near enough, a stealth check?
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's do a fun party stealth.
That's
no.
Yep, that's great.
Talora is acting like a smuggler with her 24.
Oh.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, so it looks like the highest is who? Bumpuzzle?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Don't worry, guys. We're going to do this. This is Kaz. I'm telling you guys really loudly. Quietly. That we're going to do this.
Kaz just has like symbols, walking down the catwalk.
He somehow got Adras's battle banner that lights up from season 1.
The holographic Sashimono that I got from the fans. Hey, fans. Thank you.
You disappeared on my screen, Gerbert. Are you?
Bumpuzzle.
He's under Win.
Oh,
yeah, he is.
Yeah, is he not staying on the catwalk with us?
Did we discuss that? I'm sorry.
We thought you were on the catwalk, so we thought you were up there with us. Sorry.
I see. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll chill out up here.
He's nuzzling with his blue buddy.
Okay, yeah, you're... No, he's the leader. On the map, you were hiding like under his butt cheek, under a wind butt cheek.
That was a stealth check. I like it.
No, 25 on the stealth check up there with Bumfuzzle and Drew. What'd you roll?
On the dice, it was a double toot, so that's a natural fort for a 9.
Okay, not great. Let me make some GM check, some special hidden GM rolls.
Yes,
I usually say toot toot, but I don't know what to do with Drew's joke. Like toot toot. I don't know.
Kaz is not the most subtle of players, of characters, so we'll see.
The way I like to do it with the parties is just take like an average of the stealth check and then kind of do the same with people that are passively perceiving if they're not like individually like on the lookout, if they're going about their business. So 25 plus 9 is what Kaz got here. Divide that in half, and then I've rolled not great for the scientists. Not bad, not great. Let me check what they can't have that great of a perception. They're kind of busy down here. Oh, nope, they have. They're very smart and very perceptive, apparently. +8 perception for them.
Oh Lord! Well, guys, it's been fun.
Yeah, that even with their low average here, I didn't roll super high. As you're like walking up the catwalk, this one that is also on the catwalk, about 30 foot away, is peering down like over at the device, but then like turns around to you and be like, "Goblin and some kind of demon lady right here! Oh my gosh, guys, what's going on?" Oliviana like kind of turns around and looks up to the catwalk and can see a few figures, maybe sees a giant bear peeking around the corner, and is going to smash an alarm button. And we are in combat, everyone. Please make me initiative rolls.
Nobody blames you, Drew.
I do.
Yeah, Miles is kind of bitter about maybe. Yeah.
Nobody blames you except those that blame you.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't roll too bad for me.
Ooh. My. Oh, my.
Oh, my Lando.
Not grand, but yes, you guys have roll initiative. Number 1. What did you roll here, Drew? 16?
Yeah, 16, but I have +8, so that's a
24. Kaz is indeed first in our initiative roll. You do you can move out from where you are up on top of the catwalk. There are a couple of scientists on the catwalk, a couple underneath, and Oliviana is in like the back northwest corner of this room.
If I made a statement, like if I yelled something out, is that a swift action or a standard action?
It's free to talk, but if you're trying to sway one's opinion or intimidate someone, that takes actions in combat.
Okay. Then Kaz is going to measure something real quick.
Okay, moving forward.
Oh, yeah. All right. So Kaz is going to, as a swift action, kick on his jet boots and leap of the Hobgar King. Boom. Right there next to Oliviana.
Sure, why you picked that moniker, since one of us actually was a Hobgar King.
It's a Monkey King reference. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And Liviana, it is time to pay for your loyalty. Entropic Strike.
Okay, so you've moved like 60, 70 feet here, so that's going to be your entire turn.
Wait, no, it's not. It's 30 feet according to this. Is that not?
Yeah, no, I mean, but you started out, right in front of
Oh, you said I could move out. I didn't realize that was not something I can do. Okay, never mind.
Entropic talk. Yeah, you gotta imagine. You also have to remember that you were 15 foot up, but now you're jumping down to the ground level. Regardless, it'll be a couple actions to get over to her, but no worries there, because you won't be alone in the room for too long, certainly, as Nikithi is next.
Boy.
Yeah, 15. Go from 24 in the initiative order to 15.
Yeah, I'm not used to being this early in the turn order, so I'm kind of
I think when we talked about your character originally, you're like, I'm fine being last. I want to
be last all the time. Nikithi is going to
hold your action.
Everyone go ahead of me.
But
me.
Itis.
That was my best Patrick impersonation right there.
Good. I like it.
Nikithi is going to move into the room, and he's going to shout out to the scientists. He is going to say, "You do not want to be a part of this battle. Stand aside, and we will not harm."
You see them like eyeing. It looks like they have pistols on their hip. A few of them have pistols.
You don't want to do that. And meanwhile,
what are you, the crocodile hunter?
That's not a pistol.
Crikey!
This is a pistol. Meanwhile, Itis is going to turn the corner, deliver an ear-piercing screech, and actually, I'm going to put it right there.
right in front of Nikithi, giving soft cover.
And I don't think Itis can see Zoltana over there.
No. Oliviana is on the other side of the device, so from where you are both standing, you kind of have...
Itis will just stand there looking very intimidating, and hopefully these scientists will just think it's best not to mess with the best.
Kind of drawing the outline of this device for you guys to see underneath the her.
Sweet. And I think that's all I'm going to do.
Oakley dokley. Then let's go on to Win.
All right. So Win is going to move into the lab. About 10 feet away from the first scientist he sees, which is kind of in the center of the room.
Yeah, they
this giant phallus.
They see a giant bear walking up to them. They don't even have their pistol there. They're like, "Oh god. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack with my trident.
Ouch. This.
So wait. Let's just to follow the chain of events. Nikita came in and said, "Don't fight, and we won't hurt you." And Win heard that and stepped up and hurt someone.
Yeah.
Oh yes, because you've rolled a 19 on the dice. Super hit. Whoop whoop.
That's a 12 points of damage.
Yes, so definitely a hit. This one stabbed in the leg. Goes, guys, they're here to hurt us. Get them. But before that, if that is your action, Oliviana sees Kaz boosting up to her and says, "They're not letting anyone out of here alive, or I won't. Fight to the death, or you'll have to answer to me and the Sardat." You can make an attack of opportunity, Drew, because she's gonna move away from you. move like 15 feet away.
And Tropic Strike. Is it 22 to hit?
Against her EAC, I gotta imagine that's a hit, yes.
For 16 points of damage.
Ouch. Okay, yeah, so you land a punch on her. It seems, to burn away what looks like a kind of a scientist's coat / jacket. Give you a little view of what Oliviana looks like here, everyone. Well, look, she's outlined.
She looks like the librarian in AEW wrestling.
Yeah, she's definitely got a librarian look to her. She's going to move away from Drew. She doesn't like getting punched. Oh, and as you burn away her clothes, it does look like she has some armor on underneath them.
Why are you trying to burn away her clothes, you creep?
Yeah.
Yeah, how dare you?
Just doing what Wynn taught me to do.
Yeah,
makes sense.
In the forests of Nakandis.
Whoa!
I don't want to know what y'all did in the forest of Nakanas.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what kind of cosmic crit fan fiction Drew's been reading. He probably has his own fanfic.net member account.
Now Miles, what happens in Nakanda stays in Nakandis. We all agree.
This ship, I like this ship. We should do it. I'm all in.
That sounds like it's fan fiction.
Guys, I would just absolutely love to finish my turn. it would mean a lot to me if we can ever talk about this. Let's all right, so for the love of all things Cosmic Critty, let me finish my description. Oliviana moves away from you. You see energy swirling from her hands as she disappears completely invisible. Yay for me. I'm gonna live. And that brings us to Bumfuzzle's turn up on the catwalk.
Yeah, I'm going to cross the catwalk a bit, and I suppose I can't shoot somebody non-lethal, huh?
No, you can. You can wing them. Take a leg out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for sort of the shooting arm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to outdraw one of the scientists that's up here on the catwalk with me.
Yeah, they've still not pulled their pistol yet. Not their turn.
Alrighty.
Are you gonna trick attack them as well?
Yeah. I'm gonna give them the old
1-2
off target.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Yeah. In case they try to shoot back.
Exactly. Oh, that would be a 14 versus flat-footed EAC.
That is a hit.
All right, 16 points of damage and off target.
Okay, yeah, you see this one get blasted in the arm, but they reach over the other side of their body with their offhand to start pulling out the pistol. It's oh goodness.
They got two arms. I forgot.
Yeah, you should have shot them at both. This one looks very hurt from that single attack. Oh wait, is that 14 with the -4?
Oh right. No, you got to take a negative, right? Oh yeah. That's
you take that off my table. A natural 5 on the dice. How dare you? I'm bringing this one back to full health. They have both their arms. They're very deadly right now. But that was almost a hit. You see, it does bounce off the railing on the catwalk right next to them. Okay, they are still dangerous, but it's not their turn yet. Talara is next with another. Bumpuzzle had 13 on the initiative. Talara's got 13. What you got, Rebecca?
All right, Talara's feeling a little torn because she sees that some of her comrades are trying to not hurt the scientists, but it seems like the bad lady has disappeared. I'm I'm guessing that I cannot use detect magic to like try to find her, right?
It will take several turns to pinpoint a location, and they could have moved from that location once you do it, so not really.
Right. Okay. I was planning to summon a demon, but if we're not trying to kill these people, then I guess I won't. I guess I'll...
you can command the demon as much as it seems not in the real house to attack them non-lethally, basically break their knees.
It might be nice to have the demon out for when or if she reappears, right?
Yeah, and if I don't know if you have a summonable creature that has blind sense or any kind of ability that doesn't rely on sight to find things.
I don't think so.
Not really how the summons work there of like a category.
Okay.
Yeah, my demon has dark vision, but okay. I'll start a summon. That's my turn.
That will bring us to the scientist's turn, and the one that is next to Kaz. He's gonna move up to you, Drew, and pull out what looks like a little baton as he comes up. Teeny little tactical baton. Is gonna try and clonk you on the head with it. Natural 1 on the dice. As inept as you would think the scientist is, it just like goes way wide past you. Yeah,
that has not even registered on Roll20 yet. So,
sorry. I think I still have my GM rolls on. I'm not making it up. I did roll a 1 on the first combat roll for my team. Let's go to a Bumfuzzle. This one, you are in a little bit of cover from the catwalk. He's going to pull out his pistol and is going to try and shoot back at you.
No.
Try and hit.
Oh man!
Second natural 1. I know you guys couldn't see the first one, but these are not Aeon Guard you're fighting this week, folks. It's pretty bad. This one's in front of Wynn is going to guarded step back and shakingly, as blood is pouring out of his leg, pull his pistol, try and shoot the giant bear. Oh boy. Oh, I did a lot better this time. Natural 3 on the dice.
All right.
Guess what? That is so don't worry, I'm not going to ask your armor class. Oh boy. And this one on the catwalk is going to do the same thing. Pull a pistol and try and shoot the giant bear. They just got to get better here eventually, right? Nope.
Natural 2.
All right, just so we are all clear here. My rolls were 1, 3, and 2. And that takes us back to the top of turn 2. Drew, we're on to you.
Okay, can I do an intimidate check for the entire room?
To demoralize? No. If you're trying to say like multi-round change their opinion, you can try.
I kind of want to just punch these guys.
I mean,
same thing with Bumpo. You can attack non-lethally. Just try and knock them out if you want.
Yeah, we just don't know. We don't know if they are true Aslanti supporters or if they just fear for their lives for disobeying orders.
Who cares?
Not Miles. Not Miles.
Pronk them all.
All right. For the dude who is right in front of me, I am going to attempt to strike him in his face with a dirty trick.
Oh.
Say 21 versus EAC.
So this is EAC plus 8 for these guys.
Plus
4 because I have
he's improved.
Yes.
Yeah. You add plus 4 to your dice roll.
Oh yes, which is
I don't think he adds plus 4 to his dice roll. I think it just changes the DC to EAC plus 4 instead of EAC plus 8.
Well, regardless, if you haven't added plus 4, then either way, that is a success against their EAC, even with plus 8. So, what are you tricking them up?
Radiant Nova Star Strike! This fool is blinded. He's flat-footed, taking a -4 penalty to strength and dex-based skill checks. Opposed perception checks automatically fail perception checks based on sight. Total concealment, and they must succeed at a 10 acrobatics check to move faster than half speed or fall prone.
Oh, we'll see how that affects this guy next turn. Do you have a move action you'd like to do?
Yeah.
You're kind of out based on the a set of stairs leading up to the catwalk currently.
Is there any check I can roll to try to find where the what is her name? Oliviana is.
I mean, perception, but it's near impossible without special senses. But yeah, go ahead and roll.
That's a 12. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, you're not sure. She's somewhere more than likely on the bottom floor, not on the catwalk, but you're not sure. Any move action?
Yeah, Kaz is going to move up to where these fools up here are.
On the catwalk?
Yes, on the catwalk.
Oh, this is the one that just shot at Bumfuzzle upstairs, and you're at you're right on top of the housing around this Rune Drive. That takes us to Nikithi. You're up next.
Okay, well, we have an invisible person.
Always fun.
And a bunch of useless scientists. So far, they have proven useless. Not saying they won't be more effective later.
I'm saving all my good rolls for the real threats.
Trying to think of something I can do about the invisibility, but I just don't think there's anything I can do. So as a move action, I'm going to overcharge one of Idis's weapons, and then standard action, I'll give Idis a full set of actions. As a move action, she's going to move straight ahead she's almost underneath Bumfuzzle, so Bumfuzzle's above her on the catwalk. She's below, kind of near a bank of computers. Can she... I imagine he's going to get some cover, but the scientist that was blinded with acid by cats...
Yeah, it doesn't...
There was no acid involved. That was a series of pressure points. They'll be fine.
Yeah, you do acid damage.
You threw acid in his eyes.
I'm going to say you went full aliens on this guy.
I did no damage. Just a little tap on the forehead.
Yeah, he is behind cover of a desk, but is blind, so has some negatives to AC. Are you shooting with Idis?
Yeah, Idis will go ahead and take a shot with a chrono. And rolled terribly, might I add. 5 on the dice, 12 against the AC.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, you're going to make me look this up, huh?
So sorry. I'd love to roll better.
When blinded, they're just flat-footed, and that's the only negative to their armor class, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, flat-footed, but it's -4 to other checks, but not any to defense.
I still don't think a 12's going to hit.
A 12 is a miss against EAC, sadly.
Nice waste of us.
Hey, you guys can roll low too. Win, we are back to you.
All right. Win is going to step up 5 feet. And then take another stab at this guy's. I guess if everyone's trying not to kill somebody, I guess try to stab him in his legs.
Non-lethal?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, that's an
You wasted an 18 on initiative. Oh no!
we can use the 18, but roll damage or roll again for the damage. Sure. So that's definitely a hit, even non-lethal.
11 points of damage,
and that is enough. This one is out.
I severed his leg.
I'm gonna mark him out on the map.
What?
But,
that's not non-lethal.
Well,
he's not dead.
He got 2 legs. You can need both of them.
Yeah,
but it's the scene in H. Ventura.
Bumfuzzle almost shut off someone's leg if he had hit or arm.
There's like a spear in one leg, and he's like, they're trying to kill us. And it's tridented into his next. Okay, back to our good friend Oliviana.
We just change your name to Zoltana. I like it more.
No. Yeah, everyone can make a perception.
Even to Lara?
Yes.
Like around the corner? Okay.
Yeah, mainly, what's his name? Nikithi and Win.
Well, Nikithi got a 31.
Ooh. Natural 20 on that.
Natural 20 on that one.
What'd you get, Win?
14.
Okay, so a little bit less. Just for fun, Nikithi, no reason, give me a will save.
It's my best save. No, it's not. Oh, I rolled a 7 on the dice.
So you are indeed able to hear what sounds like someone running towards you, almost full speed. But then you hear the same thing away from you, and it sounds like someone running north here, up the hallway. And that's going to do us and take us to Bumfuzzle's turn. Back up to Jabert on the catwalk.
All right, I'm going to continue my gambit to bring down old Fuzzy Pants.
this scientist, you guys are trading shots with.
Yeah. I'm gonna do off target again if I can.
Oh my goodness! Don't lessen my rolls any, please. I don't need your help. Oh no! I'm stinking with them.
Oh jeez, Louise. 12 versus flat-footed EAC. That's a 16 versus flat-footed EAC.
Yes, that is a hit.
-4. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So you added in there. You rolled an 11 on the dice. That'll do. Yeah. What you got for the damage?
There's my 16 points of damage.
Okay, yes. All right, so now looking pretty fatigued as the shot hits him right in the chest. It's, dispersed enough to not do any major damage, but it looks like he's been hit by a NFL linebacker. Yeah. And it's, like 130 pound. This is a lady scientist you're fighting. So definitely looks ready to beat you up. Not their turn yet. It's Talara's turn, and our new friend. Welcome to the fight. Who?
Small demon. I keep wanting to say tiny demon. Small demon doesn't quite roll off the tongue in the same way, but
small stuff instead of short stuff.
Yeah, small stuff, short stuff. Okay, so I have to summon him in line of sight of where I am, and I'm kind of down the hallway a little bit. Do I know that Nikithi thinks he heard someone rush by him?
Then that's up to you, Nikithi, if you want to share that.
I don't think he would have said anything over comms in the middle of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think he would have said something.
Okay.
So where you will summon?
I guess that the demon will come up flanking with Kaz on this other scientist.
Oh no.
And attempt a non-lethal bite. Talara is coaching him to be nice. Be nice, shortstop.
Oh gosh, I don't want you to, but I do want you to roll a crit right now, just so it viciously murders the scientist.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, go for it. Make that.
All right,
attack.
so this will be -2. It's a 14. That includes the negative. Yeah.
-2 against KAC.
Yes.
That is a hit.
Awesome. That's 9 damage. Non-lethal.
9 non-lethal. Ow, first damage this one has taken as it starts punching the scientist's ankle. It's very weird. It's why I want to bite him to death, please. It is the scientist's turn. We've got 3 up still. One is blind. He's gonna go well with it.
Wait. Talara gets a turn, right?
Oh, yes, you do. Are you moving forward and going to do some stuff?
I'll step forward, and I'm going to set my stun gun to stun, my static arc pistol to stun.
Who are you firing at?
The person sort of in the middle there.
The one that Bumfuzzle's trading blows with? Yes. Okay.
All right. So that's a 23 to hit.
Well, you might be on secret rolls, too, because I don't see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Oh, that's so weird.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted. There we go.
I was about to say, we've got some very slow rolls tonight. That is definitely a hit.
Awesome. So that does 7 damage. Again, stunning.
That is enough to knock this one to the ground.
Yes.
She drops to her knees and ah! Pistol flying off the catwalk. 2 down, 2 to go. Really 1 to go because this blind one is just going to stumble forward. There's a door here to the side that they kind of fumble their way to. And
do you want to make an acrobatics check to make sure that this guy can actually move?
Yeah, I rolled a 6. That's just enough to allow them to. They are going to open the door and just kind of fall inside. This one that's still up between Kaz and Small Stuff is going to pull out his baton and say, "For the Atlantean Empire," and try to beat up Kaz. Hey, I've rolled better. 16 on the dice. I don't think it's going to matter. Drew, what's your KAC?
My KAC is 19.
Ooh, hey, I've hit. You've been battered by this scientist. Let's get to this massive damage.
This is more than 6 points a day.
Oh boy, it's max damage. 6 points indeed. Bludgeoning damage. Yeah, they're looking like they're striking at you pretty defensively. They're like, all right, that's all I have for them. Sedona will move forward in front of you, Nikithi, and she'll have her pistol out and she's like, "Oh, you've taken care of them almost all already." She'll fire a warning shot in this one's direction up on the catwalk.
Yeah, settle down, kill Stildona.
Yeah, 15 on the dice. That will. Whoa, nope. That's a hit against these guys. Deal with it.
Kill.
Yeah, she blasts it with. She has the laser pistol and is like shooting right between, right over a win and over the railing here. She's actually not terrible with the pistol, but that is 5 on the dice. That is not enough to drop this guy, but she's very hurt now. Extremely hurt. Turn 3, top of the order. Drew, we're back to you.
I'm going to do one non-lethal entropic strike.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't think I get any I don't think I get any change in the roll. So I think I still have to take the -4. I was looking for that, but I could not find it. So
go right ahead.
So that is 28 -4 is 24 plus 2 for flanking is 26.
It's like almost as much damage as you would need from 0. Yeah, they are well out of it. We're still in combat here as one has locked themselves in what you're pretty sure is the bathroom down here in the corner, and we're on to you, Nikithi. Now, you did hear some what sounds like footsteps. You did not see anyone. Could not place them. What would you like to do, Tyler?
Nikithi's going to wander in the direction. He's going to be trying to listen and hear. He's going to wander off in the direction that he heard the noise.
So that's like towards the north.
Yeah, he'll go here. I mean, he'll go this far, and he's still kind of trying to listen.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You can give me another perception check, though.
Natural 3, 14. I see everything.
Yeah, no, you maybe hear some other lab to the north, but yeah, you look up about 60 feet down a fairly darkened corridor. Don't see anything. Don't hear anything else. Anything you want to do with Itis?
Yeah, he's just going to keep wandering down the corridor another 25 feet. 20 feet.
Do you want to share with everyone else this, or are you going by yourself on a little adventure?
Yeah, he's just off on his own. I mean, he's just like, I hear something. I don't see anything, and it's, what is he going to tell everybody? There could or could not be something over here. It would be pointless. I don't think he feel like he has anything useful, so he's just kind of hanging around. Itis is gonna just. Nah, she's just gonna stay there. This guy's locked himself. I mean, pretty much everybody's been neutralized. This person. The person who's locked himself behind the door is, he's not a threat. So Itis is just going to kind of, you know what? She's going to climb up and try to get near Talara.
Okay. Win, onto you. Tyler is not sharing his player information. It seems like most of the scientists have been neutralized here. What would the captain like to do?
Well, I feel like he's going to be a little curious to why Nikithi just wandered off. So I think he might follow his nose and try to sniff out what
do you have a scent ability?
I don't know. I just know I'm a bear. Bears have keen sense of smell, so sure.
You could reach out to Nikithi psychically to see if it will think at you what's going on.
I could do that too.
You could just use comms, but like I said, it's, if Tyler doesn't want to share, there's nothing you can do to Nikithi.
Well, I can still follow him.
But when is the share bear?
Yeah, you can follow him. You can always ask a question too.
Yeah.
Nikithi, where are you going?
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard something. I thought maybe it was Zoltana, but I...
Nope, try again.
No, I want it to be real. What's her name?
Oliviana. We've only said it 20 times this episode.
It's a pretty name.
And in my defense, I keep getting confused because Tyler keeps saying Zoltana, so I forget what her name actually is.
I'm sorry. I wandered this way because I thought I heard something, and I thought maybe Oliviana in her invisibility came this way, but I have lost her. I do not know whether she has simply used some magic on me or has come this way or not.
Too dangerous to go alone.
I should take something then.
Can I roll for perception as well? To see if
Please,
maybe
please do.
Natural three. With 3 boys.
Yeah, you guys cannot perceive higher than a 3. It has been proven.
Oh, big 3 boys.
All right, the big 3 boys. Tyler, what is Idis's EAC?
Great question. I'm glad you've asked. It's the biggest EAC you've ever heard. It's 16.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that roll.
I've rolled an 18 on the dice. Oliviana pops into being on the catwalk, right by her friends Bumfuzzle and Idis, and seems to be casting something on our friend Idis. I need Idis to make a fortitude save.
Her best save, you fool! Crap! Natural 3!
Oh no.
Why, Tyler? Why do you gotta roll these 3s?
Tyler, why do you brag before you make the roll?
Drew, you fool!
Okay, so there's some damage coming your way.
Why you gotta pick on the cute?
She was going for Talara, but you moved Idis directly in her path.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. Thanks so much. All right, 48. Only 26 points of damage on Idis. And unfortunately, Idis is, as you see her, turn off her invisibility after slapping your drone. You see her Idis's eyes kind of go green as what looks like a cloud of gray material exits Oliviana's fingertips and goes in the different plates underneath Idis's skin through her nostrils and is injected with nanobots.
When did this turn into a horror podcast? That's terrifying. It's my favorite girl.
And that is Oliviana's turn, bringing us to Bumfuzzle, who's you're right next to this fun lady.
Hooray! I'm going to shoot some nanobots of my own at her.
I should say she does have a what looks like a pretty beefy staff out now, like a metal rod.
That's okay. It's just a tube of toothpaste.
Well, I'm saying it if you want to make a ranged attack, but
yeah. That's fair. No, I was gonna
punch her.
I was gonna drop my tube of nanites on the ground and stomp on it and squirt her with my nanites.
No, not your toothpaste nanites.
No.
All right, go right ahead, make your attacks.
All right, I'm gonna give her some bleed if I can. Oh, low on the attack. Yeah, 13 versus flat-footed KAC.
That's gonna be a miss, unfortunately. Flat-footed. Coming out of her invisibility, you are shocked to see this one in front of you. That's going to be it, bringing us to Talara. Rebecca.
All right, we've still got short stuff, and it is going to fly over. Can it fly and hover there while attacking so that I can maintain flanking position?
Sorry. So can it get behind Oliviana outside of the catwalk? You can. But you will be fighting through the cover of the railing of the catwalk, so kind of it'll be a little harder
negate
to hit.
the flanking, basically. Okay. Okay. Short stuff will just go on the catwalk right behind Oliviana and make a bite attack. That's a 12. Oh gosh.
Ooh, get these 3s out of my face. Miss. That is turn 3.
Wait, Talara has a turn.
I forget about Talara every time.
Yeah.
When small stuff's here.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my static arc pistol from pretty short range.
All right, got some cover shooting through here. Go ahead and make that EAC attack.
Ooh, that's terrible. That's a 9.
Oh boy, okay. Turn 3 here. Sedona can see actually up there, so before the end of turn 3, she'll make a single pot shot up. I rolled a 50 on the dice. I keep rolling 15s for her, so that is going to be a hit. She takes a shot at Liviana and does an average amount of damage. Pew pew. And yeah, so like shoots her shoulder, the arm that is reaching out for Idis. That brings us back to now the top of the order, Drew Kaz.
So, rules question. If I just wanted to run all the way to the other side of Liviana, is there a check I would have to make for that? Or other than like an attack of opportunity?
Unfortunately, you will have to acrobatics through her square to get to the other side. So that can be stopped if you don't roll high enough. You won't even be able to get through small stuff, the small demon.
I would jump jet over her if you can, because that's no checks. That's just you go up and down.
Yeah, do I have the action economy to do that if I jump jet?
So you can move over her. That will provoke a attack of opportunity.
Cool. Don't care. Doing it.
Actually, I want to be hit. That's my whole MO. Okay, so moving to the opposite side, flanking with small stuff, and she's going to try and thwip you with the baton. Oh boy. Oh, it's almost a 20. 2 on the dice is going to be a miss. What you got, Drew, for your standard action?
I'm still not seeing rolls tonight. I think roll 20 is
don't worry,
weird.
roll 20 is lagging hard. So
Yeah, she's straining, but still the best virtual tabletop option out there that money can buy or for free. Like I used it for years.
Here we go with an entropic strike. Ooh, not too great with flanking.
3 on the dice.
With flanking, that's a 15 versus EAC.
A miss. Oh my goodness. Let's go on to Nikithi. You've got Idis up here, but Idis is not herself. She is indeed confused. Go ahead and give me a D100 roll.
Oh, this is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite. Oh, I rolled a 7.
A 7 on a D100 is act normally.
Yes!
Yes, she can go and attack this lady if you want. This turn.
Good girl.
Let's do it. So first off, Nikithi, just to get this boring thing out of the way, he's going to start moving backwards because he sees Nikithi. He sees Idis up the enemy.
Yeah, on your mechanics computer here, that your little orb, it like goes static, and you can tell there's some kind of interference. Idis is not herself, but you're able to wrest control this turn.
He's going to try and rush to her, so he's actually going to double move.
Okay, and what about Idis?
She's going to single attack. Kapah! And I'm going to probably roll like crap. Ooh, actually, 13 on the dice for a 21 against KAC, because these are some claws.
This is through a little bit of soft cover here around the corner of the catwalk, but that is still a hit.
Yeah, 12 points of damage. Slashing.
Okay, yeah, she's not looking too good after that. You know, not only is her lab uniform kind of chopped up a bit, her business suit, but you see some of the armor taking some damage here, maybe a little bit of blood drawn. But Idis is still like kind of glitching out. Make me a will save.
This would be based on Idis's will, right?
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. +1 to this.
Oh boy.
Ooh. So it's not good. Yeah, single digit number.
7 on the dice, yes. So Idis is indeed still going to be confused. Not breaking that yet. When we're back to you, buddy.
So Win is obviously going to move. Catwalk. Can I strike from where I am, or
yes, you can.
Stab her foot or something.
If you're right underneath the catwalk, it's 15 foot up, so you can just kind of potentially get through the railing of the catwalk here. It will be providing full cover, +4. But
here we go with something dumb.
You're gonna like stab up into her butt if you hit.
Oh man, I will be so happy if that happens. Oh, just 18.
Goodness, it didn't. 6 on the dice.
Yeah, if I rolled a 20 at that time,
Oh, all right, so
to make it a Liviana skewer, that would be the best day.
she is going to try and move through the tiny demon and past it. 3 on the dice, and that will provoke from the tiny demon.
What, provoke me?
No, she's she has failed, so she cannot move at all. But the attempt through, she's trying to move, run back through the gangplank through the catwalk.
Do I get flanking on this?
Yeah, she's still there.
It's a 16.
With the flanking?
Yeah.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
So she's going to do what she should have done first, which is try and kill the only thing preventing her escape. And we're going to do that by casting spell on a tiny demon. But it does require touch, so let me do that first. What is tiny demon's EAC? 12. Keep saying tiny demon. Small demon. 5 on the dice is going to be a hit. A spell we haven't seen for some time. It is Jolting Surge. Now, does the demon have electricity resistance?
Immunity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Wouldn't have even been able to kill this thing, but she's trying to shock it, and the demon's shaking his finger.
Feels good.
Oh, baby.
Rebecca, you should clutch some.
Way to make that character have summons. be everything she's about. That's going to take us to Bumfuzzle next. No escape for Liviana.
Alrighty. I'm going to 5-foot step back, and I'm just going to pull that dirt out of my pocket that I've been carrying around since Nikandus.
Your little Hobgar friend is in there napping. It's like, what?
Just poke him back in, just put it back in, zip up my fanny pack, and I throw the dirt at her face.
All right. Let's see if you got that dirt face that you hear so much about. This trick attack will determine how pretty she looks at the end of this fight.
And I'm going for flat-footed. So no get 'em here.
No get 'em.
No, Win doesn't believe in get 'em. I get it.
I had to get in spot.
Alrighty. 17 versus flat-footed EAC.
That is a hit.
All right. That'll be 21 points of damage.
Nice.
EAC.
Oh, sorry.
Just a hit.
Is she CR 20 or lower?
Oh, you got it. Yeah, so flat-footed to everyone, correct?
Yes, exactly.
And 21 points of damage, is that right?
Yeah.
That seems a little high.
It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of the points.
Quadruple check this. Okay. Yes, that is... You can do math. She is still very hurt. You see bleeding from multiple, what looks like a sonic shock, a laser pistol blast, a punch, and Talara, up to you next.
All right. Tiny demon, small demon is in the perfect location to do 2 bites.
Fish.
2 bites.
These will each be at a -2 because I'm still flanking with Kaz. It's a 13 against KAC.
Pick up them dice. That's a miss.
All right. Gonna try it again. 18?
Flat 18?
Yeah.
That's
I
including
mean, it was an
negatives.
11 on the dice. Yeah. I mean, it's 18 total.
Just a hit.
Awesome. That does 6 damage.
Okay, not a lot to write home about, but adding to the pile, another got a small stuff bite.
Yeah, and Talara is going to use her static arc pistol again.
Not giving me the chance to forget that you have an action as well this turn. You're like, I'm going now.
Yeah, I have to interrupt you. All right.
Anyway, it's the next person's turn. Oh, wait, though. Rebecca, go right ahead.
All right, that's a 13.
Nah, that's a miss. Let's see if Sedona can make magic happen twice. She's got a nice little tidy bonus of +10 to her ranged attacks. Roll. Ooh, I got to roll high. 17 on the dice.
Kill Sildona.
Don't make that a thing. Oh, I rolled pretty well though. That's going to be enough to blast Liviana in the back.
Kill Sildona.
And she, she goes, of course, thrown back against the western side of this railing. Wilhelm screams off the backside as she falls 15 feet to her death.
Oh, the Wilhelm scream played, but it was so quiet.
I got your back, fam.
And we are out of combat.
Tiny Demon goes down to the body and picks up the data pad.
We're not out of combat.
And disappears out of the dimension. Oh yeah, no, we've got an evil drone that's gonna murder everyone here.
Yeah, we got a D100 to roll.
Yeah, please do again.
98.
It attacks the nearest creature.
Oh, that could be Kaz or Tara, though, Patrick.
Yeah, let's 50-50 this. 1, 2, Kaz, 3, 4, Talara.
Okay, you want me to roll it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Talara, I'm sorry.
turning against her best friend.
All right, now, Rebecca, you got to do it. How to Train Your Dragon. Just hold out Talara's hand.
Right, yeah.
For
Nikita to bite off.
for Itis to smell it and realize who you are.
Technically, if we're doing this in turn order, I will just say Kaz, while Livion is dead, you have an action and you do see Itis not looking great. So if you want to do something, she looks like she's getting ready to attack Talara.
What can I do to calm down our drone friend?
I'm not sure if you have any potions or lotions or anything, but
I don't have potions or lotions, but I do have some notions that there's got to be a check I can roll to calm this big drone down.
You can try and grapple the beast if you want and hold it back.
You could do a dirty trick and try to lower its to hit. So
yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna hit
blind Itis.
I'm gonna hit poor Itis with a dirty trick.
Fool, her KC +4 is immense. You shall never overcome it.
I'm trying to do the same thing I did earlier. Yeah, make that attack trick.
Natural 20.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
You worked. Drew, it worked.
All right, so Itis is blind for several turns now. Oh.
Itis will attack Talara.
50% miss chance here.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick, I could shoot Talara or stab Talara. I mean, should I just go with stab?
Yes, stab. I've rolled randomly.
All right, then
Try and bite.
Stab at. I'm blind, so this will be 50-50 miss. After. Oh, I rolled a natural 20. Oh no!
Oh, you know what I can do? I can turn that to a regular roll.
Well, but there's still the chance that with blindness.
Yeah.
I'm not an enemy. Like
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, why don't you roll our 50-50 miss chance here, and we'll see if we need to.
Roll on a D100.
Hey!
Oh my goodness!
The railing right where Talara was is just torn in half by your menacing drone. Make me another will save.
I mean, this is a fail, so I don't. We shouldn't even waste time.
Yeah. No, the drone continues on. I believe, Nikita, you get an action here. What would you like to do?
He's so far away from the catwalk. He'd have to literally. It's going to take him like 6 turns to get up there, and that's double. So I don't really know, fam. Like, Patrick, can he climb up the? I mean, this is stupid, but I mean that's the shortest route. It would be to try to climb up to the catwalk. Is that a possibility?
Climb up where?
Behind Talara.
Up the sheer walls. It's not really an option.
Okay. What if Wynn gave him a? What if I stood on shoulders?
There are stairs right here.
Oh, there are stairs right there. Okay. Yeah, he'll double move, which is only 40 feet. So he'll double move, and that's all you can do.
Okay. All right. I'm looking in Sedona's options, potentially help out here, and she has one thing she can do on her turn, but before that, Win or Bumfuzzle, is there something you guys would like to do?
I don't have anything.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. Is there any chance that remove condition lesser would help? I think that's just for shaken, sickened, and staggered.
I was about to say, Sedona does have that, but it does not get rid of the confused condition. Okay. I am... the one spell that she has is Daze to try and kind of like stun Itis somewhat to reduce what she can do, but Talara, is there something you'd like to do, or would you like to just move away from Itis?
I would definitely like to move away. I'm going to use my jump jets to jump down and away.
Okay. And go attack. Focus now on
she's
Kaz or.
She's blind, so she probably can't even see that happening.
So make me, make me another will save, I believe, for days, Tyler.
Very much not. Oh, of course, I rolled a 19. That's a 20.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this will work. It is only for humanoid creatures CR3 or lower.
She's not a humanoid creature,
but regardless, that has a save against it anyway. So is there? We did the attack for Itis, but we did not do the. Did we do the next will save?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's go on to the next turn. Drew, you've blinded Itis. What would you like to do now?
All right. I'm sorry, girl. We're gonna do another dirty trick.
I can't believe. I'm just so happy you saved that crit.
That is a 23 versus EAC.
Yeah, you got it. Or EAC plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you barely, literally, 23 is the DC. You barely got it. Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't think about this. I can do blinded again, which I think she's still blind based on the last one, but I can do deafened, entangled, off target, shaken, or sickened.
I mean, many of those won't affect her because she's of a technological subtype, but off target would probably be good.
Yeah,
because it's going to make her less effective at hitting people if that's what she rolls.
Yeah, so that is going to be so this is likely only going to be for one round that she's blinded and off target. So that's what we'll do. And I'm not sure how much. Honestly, Patrick, rules question: how long is she blind? Because I know I get a bonus based on that, based on how many times I beat the DC.
I think a couple more rounds because you rolled a 34 before.
The best I've ever rolled a dirty trick.
Yeah, so it's a DC by 10.
Let's move on to her turn. She's only she will be attacking Kaz if I believe Kaz is counting as attacking her. So it will if you are attacked while confused, you always attack the creature that last attacked you or until the creature is dead or out of sight.
Okay. That's stabbing Kaz, which is the best person to try and stab.
Yeah.
Kaz is gonna hit you.
So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Does
say it's a
19
bite.
For EAC -2, so it'd be 17. So no, it will not, because 19 is your EAC or KAC.
It's technically with entropic points 20 at this point, but she's also blind, so there's a blind check.
Give me that next will save.
I mean, I hope this doesn't go until I succeed. We'll be here forever.
So, wait. I do have something I can do. As a reaction, I can grant you a new saving throw with a +2 bonus to it.
Oh.
It costs me an RP, but I can do that for you.
No, don't do that.
Well, I mean, the other alternative is we just kill Itis, and I don't want to do that.
Otherwise, we'll be here all night.
We murder Itis.
The spell eventually should wear off. Like, this is eternal. But like, having to spend an RP to give someone a reroll who only has a +1 bonus is futile. Like,
it sounds like it's Rebecca's call if she wants to do it, but
true.
I mean, I feel like Talara would be watching this happen and would do whatever she could to end the torment, if nothing else. Plus, it's Itis, so
otherwise, we're taking Old Yeller out to the backyard.
right. So yeah, that's terrible. All right, so I'm going to spend an RP. You get a reroll with a +2 on top of your +1.
Oh.
Roll a 17.
Here's hoping it's a +3 altogether. Here's hoping I do better. I rolled a 19.
Yes.
Boom.
That's a 22.
She shakes it off and looks up at Kaz through blinded eyes. Like, why?
Good girl.
Also blind, stumbling out of the bathroom is the scientist that's still awake and says, "Did we win?" Then he went there.
Yes, this is Private Horsemonger.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Oh, Private Horsemonger's back.
Yeah, this is Private Horsemonger. We got him real good. Now tell me all our secrets.
You don't sound like harmonious a horsemonger to me. Corporal Harmonious, a horsemonger. You sound more like a goblin that's trying to say, to be continued next week. We've got some prisoners here. You have taken the Rune Drive and succeeded in this fight. A lot of this level of Aurello still to go, still to explode. Probably the lowest I've rolled in combat ever on this podcast.
It made me so happy.
That was a lot of really low single-digit numbers.
I've had so many episodes this season in particular that...
Yes, I had to recruit one of you to my side to try and get some damage in.
I wondered if you were accidentally rolling a d4. I don't.
Let me go back and check those rolls. Good job, everyone. I like that. I like the ending there. Itis not dead. Only has taken a little bit of damage. Did anyone else get hurt like this entire fight? Nope.
I took one shot, but not much to speak of.
I just heard we're gonna have to spend at least probably 20 minutes doing some repair.
Well, you've got a Rune Drive to explore in the meantime, but we're gonna have to wait until next week and figure out where to go next. There's 3 other labs on this level, but that'll do it for us for 108. Thank you guys for playing with me.
Thank you.
And everyone out there, thanks for listening. We'll catch you back here next time. Have a great time. Great week. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Zoltana. Zonkelfonk.
Zonkelfonk, my new favorite.
Tag Zonkelfonk.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Cosmic Crit. This episode has been made possible through a sponsorship with Roll20 and the backing of our Critamander fans on Patreon. Thanks again and have a great week.